Okay, I'm your host, Nabil Trebek, and this is Jeopardy. Have a seat. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a game show on finances. So take your seat, because we're gonna go by table, where you could be a contestant on Jeopardy. So, okay, take a seat. I'm gonna start calling people out. Board members, Nancy, take a seat. Howard, take a seat. Or Jonathan, take a seat. Take a seat. Okay, so we're gonna get started because we have only 45 minutes for this. So this is how we're gonna play the game. Eileen has a standing mic. So she will be walking between the tables. When she's between two tables, your tables are the contested for that question. Ooh. Okay. And you will raise your hand, and the first person to raise their hand, Eileen will go to. Eileen's the judge on this. So Eileen will decide who gets. I may help because I have visual on this. I may help. Eileen will hand you the mic, and if you're correct, you're correct. There's no money here. We're not keeping track of score. You know, this is Jeopardy, not Jeopardy, right? So, and if you're incorrect, we will give you the right answer. Ron, as my managing director of finance and operations, will provide some context for some points that are important. So some of these points are little factoids, some of them are important finance points. So this is our effort to try to give you this information in a different way. Also, we knew a plenary on finance is really tough. So this is our chance to give you some information nice. So here are today's categories. Our categories are Uncle Sam wants this. Cover yourself. Never-ending paper trail. It's sort of like the Oregon Trail. Passing the baton. Show me the money. And can I do this? So we have the screen. This is serious. I'm telling you, you want to be here for this. This is serious. Okay, so Eileen, who are our first two table contestants?
Sure, the first two contestants, we're gonna have Team Awesome and Team Victory.
Team Awesome and Team Victory.
All right,
okay,
so we're going to start with Team Victory.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass the mic over. Please introduce
what category would you
yourself
like?
and the chapter, and then pick your category.
I'm Nancy from Delta Stockton, and I will take Cover Yourself for 500.
Cover yourself for 500. Woo woo, big money, big money. Okay. Per the chapter agreement, 2 policies chapters must have. Either one, raise your hand. Okay.
General liability and D&O.
It is going to say, oh, so hit the silence off. Oh, sorry about that. Hold it. Oh no. It's not working.
You know I'm right, though.
We didn't test it here. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. Woo-hoo! Correct. Okay, that is correct. And see, look, it grayed out. Look at that. Okay, so,
Ron?
okay, so second question. Next tables are same. Pick the number. You got it right. So pick the next number. 400. 400. And the answer is.
No, they get to pick because they won.
No. She got the answer. Oh, they get the. Sorry, she got the. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of stuff going on. But
So
it takes a lot of work to run a game show. We're just an association.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, Nabil.
Huh?
It's okay.
What number? Category number.
Show me the money for 300.
This report contains assets, cash, and investments, and liabilities.
Billy?
What is a profit and loss statement?
And that is, I'm sorry, that is not correct. Close. Good try, though. Very good try. Would the other team like to try? Would the other table like to try? Anyone want to fathom a guess? Over there, yes, Susan, I see. Correct. So Team Amazing over there just stole $300. Okay, Susan, you get to pick the next category. Susan, what category?
How much, what is open and show me the money? I can't see.
Show me the money for how much? 100, 200, 400?
Yeah, just go with it.
400.
400. Y'all like big money, right? Look at this. Uh-oh. 400. Okay. The answer is the document that identifies chapters, programs, services, and associated costs for the coming year. So we are still at these two categories, these two tables. Eileen is the contestant chooser. So. Well, then you should have gone over there.
Should have put my tennis shoes on.
Yes. Well, okay, I see an answer. Doreen has an answer over here.
That would be the budget.
The budget. Correct. Yay. Okay. Okay, so what category would you like?
Uncle Sam wants this for 500.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Uncle Sam wants this for 500.
Okay. This could happen if the chapter fails to file taxes. Oh, Nancy has an answer over here.
I'm running.
What is your non-exempt status?
That is correct. Okay. And
Good job.
our judge has to say something about that. This is education.
Yes, failure to file your returns in a timely manner could cause you to lose your nonprofit status. Some people have experienced that in this room. And it is a lengthy and time-consuming process to get that back. So make sure you file all your returns in a timely manner.
Even if you don't owe anything, file them. Okay, so we're going to provide some support in that, like provide you with reminders on that kind of stuff. But Nancy, next category. Let's see that.
I'll take, can I do this for 500?
Can I do this for 500? Okay. A treasurer signs checks for the chapter. And the question is, okay, Billy?
Oh, sorry.
I got to put it in a question form.
Just give us the answer. Don't worry about that for
Oh,
this one. This is a
okay.
tough one.
So
this is a tough one.
They can, but it's not good standard of practice.
Exactly. That is exactly the answer. So a treasurer can sign checks, but you want separation, right? So you want separation, so it's actually better for the treasurer to write the check and the president or another person on the board to sign the check. That is splitting the responsibility. It makes it harder for a person to embezzle money or write checks that are inappropriate. At CAMFT, I sign checks. Ron and his staff write checks. I never write a check. So that is absolutely correct. Thank you for that. Okay.
I'm going to move to two new tables.
Two new tables. Okay.
Two new tables. We're going to have Team Victory here and Team Awesome over here.
Okay.
I'm going to pass the mic to Christina, where you could pick your category. And you want to your name and chapter, stand up, please.
My name is Christina Castrena, and I am from the Los Angeles chapter. Let's see. Never ending paper trail for 300.
The answer is how long to keep bylaws, articles of incorporation, and tax returns.
We've got an answer here.
And what's the answer?
What is 7 years?
Anyone want to guess? Steal the answer. This table in particular. Oh, I see Siobhan over there.
What is 5 years?
Actually, you should keep them permanently.
Forever. Because keep in mind, as a tax status, the IRS can investigate, and they may want records from more than 7 years. So you want to keep them forever. Okay. So we'll go back to the two tables. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ariel from San Fernando Valley chapter. Let's do passing the baton for 300.
Passing the baton for 300. And a chapter should never have this. That's a tough one. Good luck with this one. Read my mind. Read my mind. You should never have that. Oh, sorry.
Anybody?
Yeah. We have one desirable answer.
With a little help from my friend Eileen, a debit card.
What is?
What is a debit card? Thank you, Nabil.
A debit card. Never have a debit card. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever have a debit card. Why? Because you don't want someone to be taking money out of the account at an ATM, right?
Credit cards are okay.
Credit cards are acceptable. Checks are acceptable. We're a little old school as associations.
But a debit card is actually tied directly to your bank account, and it makes embezzling or theft very easy.
Did you hear that? Debit cards are tied to the bank account and could make embezzling or misappropriation of funds very easy to do. Okay.
Yes.
So Ariel, give us the next,
Sure.
or whoever got that one correct. Doesn't matter.
Actually, I'm over here.
Eileen shifted.
Sorry, I floated over here. I'm going to pass the mic over to Terry, and go ahead. You want to name
Pick a category.
chapter and your category. Stand up.
Terry Heptonstall, the great chapter in Orange County. One of the oldest, I believe. Not that I want to brag or anything. And we will let's go for the big one, 500 under small print. I can't read the print. The second to the last column on the right.
Show me the money. Show me the money.
There you go.
This is the report that contains revenues, expenses, and variances. So it's these two tables. Oh, I see you have an answer over there. Courtney?
Oh, somebody already got it.
Oh, did he?
Do we have to answer it?
Sorry, whoops, hold it. No, it's whoever raised their hand first.
They were first, right?
Let's go back there first. Courtney.
I'm just being...
Okay, profit and loss.
Profit and loss. That is correct. That is correct. Very good. Okay, so she gets to pick the next category. It's these two tables that are guessing. So you two are contestants. So let me go back here.
Here it comes, guys.
Okay.
Okay, let's do cover yourself for 400.
400. So reminder for those two tables, it looks like OC and San Diego, I guess. Raise your hand if you have the answer.
And remember, answer it in the form of a question.
Yeah. Okay, the answer is the amount of stipend offered for adding CAMFT as additional insured for D&O and GLC. Go, whoever answer, one of you answer.
What is 700?
That is incorrect. No, Courtney was next. She's the other, and then we'll go somewhere else. Then we'll go over here.
What is 500?
That is incorrect as of today, as of this year. So, No, this team already answered. Sorry. I see over here. And then
What? I'm Julie Boswell from the Reading Regional Chapter in Northern California. What is $750?
Ding, ding, ding! Woo! So, at the December 2018 board meeting, the board voted to increase the stipend for that. And actually, it was in response to Susan Kelsey's comment. Susan? This raise in the stipend was a result of several chapters telling us that chapters were having difficulty getting them getting the DNO, the additional camped under additional DNO. So we added some money to the stipend to do that. So okay, so guess the next category. Which are our two contestants? Eileen, who are our two contestants here? Okay, these two tables.
Here to the left.
These two tables. Okay.
Stand up.
So we go to the categories. Let's go for some easy questions. Go for a 100.
Okay.
Give me a 100. They're easy questions.
Can I do this for 200?
Oh, sorry. Oops, I did 100. Sorry about that. Oops. Can you hire an independent contractor whose only client is your chapter? If you know independent contractor rules, I see, if no one of these two teams, I'm going to go to Susan over there.
We have an answer here.
Oh, you have an answer? Oops. Okay, we have an answer here.
And see what the answer is.
I'm Lauren Pound from the Chico chapter, and the answer is yes.
The answer is...
What is yes?
And let me do this. No. So, easy answer for the other side. What is no? An independent contractor cannot work for only one organization. You're then an employee. So if they have more than one contract, then you can hire them as a contractor. But as an individual, you can't. Is that a California law or is that a federal law, Ron?
The Dynamex ruling recently said that you must be in a legitimate business to be an independent contractor. Otherwise, you are an employee if you...
Okay. Is there a question, Susan? I see a question. I guess that $100 question was not easy.
Okay,
Oops.
so actually our chapter just had to hire an employment attorney to work out a problem with our independent contractor and learn that there are 7 requirements to being an independent contractor. How many people here have an an administrative assistant, they're a hired person for their chapter? And if they're, what happens is if anything happens and that person ends up suing you, the first thing the attorney will look for is, are they really an independent contractor? And for the most part, most of ours aren't. So be careful. They would have to be an employee of your chapter instead. So you would have to hire a person who if you Google rules for independent contractors, there's lots of articles about what it requires. It's more complicated than just they have to have more than one client. That's one of the
That's
requirements.
One of the 7. That's correct.
But there's many requirements that they have to fill to be able to have that name. They're cracking down on that because apparently
Yes.
a lot of people are abusing that and not filing tax returns or whatever. So
I mean, keep in mind, independent contractors, that relates to like the Uber driver lawsuit in California and a lot of other things. So, Eileen, yes?
Hi, we've got a new contestant here.
A new contestant.
Hi, I'm Heather Blessing, and I'm at the Sacramento Valley chapter. And I'll take Show Me the Money for 100.
And the answer is revenue category for sponsorships, event registrations, and investment income. Either table. If you know, if you're raising your hands, raise your hand. Heather, do you know?
Income?
Income.
What is income?
Not quite. Not quite. Darlene?
I'm Darlene Bosch from LA. What is profit?
Not quite. Okay, now we're opened up to everyone. Up.
What is revenue?
I need more information. I need more information on that.
Non-dues revenue.
In the
What is
form-
non-dues revenue?
Thank you. Thank you. It's like when you say, "Who is Smith?" We need more information. Yes, you know. Okay, so pick a category.
Okay.
Let's go back here. Hold on.
Cover yourself for 100.
Cover yourself. This sounds like a harassment claim. I did not come up with these topics. I swear, I did not come up with these topics. The answer is this filing protects board members from liability, acts of organization, officers, board members, or staff.
Right there, Ron. The front left.
Tammy Shelton from OC. What is D&O insurance?
That's close, but not quite, not quite.
I've got another contestant here ready for the answer.
Okay.
Camille Campbell's, San Francisco. What is incorporation?
Articles of incorporation is correct. Congratulations. That is definitely worth a round of applause, and you get to pick the next category. And so the next two tables are
Okay,
which?
Uncle Sam wants this for 300.
Okay, so who was our contestants? These two tables.
Team Awesome, Team Victory.
Okay, so Uncle Sam wants this for 200, 300. The due date of statement of information to the Secretary of State. I'll give you a hint. Oops. Well, I'm going to go to a new contestant over here. Michael over here. They're getting their steps in. I'm just a cruel boss.
Michael Kreil, Central San Joaquin Valley Chapter. April 15th, or what is April 15th?
I'm sorry, that's close but incorrect. I'm going to give a hint. It's a late Valentine.
I've got a contestant.
You got a
here with an
contestant,
answer.
Eileen? Yes?
Sarah Parker, Desert Chapter. What is February 15th?
Very good. It's the after party from Valentine's Day. The after party from Valentine's Day is when the Secretary of State needs their report. Okay. So, what category would you like?
Hi. Catherine Leff, Board Secretary, and we'll go with passing the baton for 400.
Passing the baton for 400. And who are our contestants? These two tables again.
Same two tables.
Okay. If a chapter has reserve funds, it should also have this. Okay, no one's answering over there, so I'm going to go to Ariel raised his hand. I saw Ariel. Okay.
What is a reserve fund policy?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Yes. Yes. You know, that was said with the confidence of someone who must be a CFO.
Or on the finance committee.
Or on the finance committee. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Very good. So
We're going to pick two new tables
Okay.
right here. Table to my right, table to my left, and we're going to turn around, and if you could introduce yourself and pick a category.
I'm Martha Wethy, Inland Empire Chapter. Can I do this for 400?
Can I do this for 400? Can a chapter sell items without paying business tax? Answer over there.
My name is Natasha Morisawa from the San Gabriel Valley chapter, and I would say yes if it matches their mission.
Yes, that would be correct. And Ron, would you like to elaborate on that?
Sure.
He's like video Jeopardy.
Selling non-mission related items such as advertising or mugs or t-shirts, you can do this. You should also look at or have your Accounting person, look at filing a 990T because it could be unrelated business income and could require a tax form to be filed.
That's called UBIT, and when I was studying for my CAE credential, I learned that rule really carefully because that is a question on the CAE exam. So yes, it's a good question, and it's important for chapters to know. Selling T-shirts and stickers and mugs, all that kind of stuff, may not be related to your mission. Okay, so who's going to pick the next chapter? Whoever answered that gets to pick the next chapter, the next question. So let me
Can you put the
let me get it
questions
for
up?
you?
Thank you. Passing the baton for 200.
Passing the baton for $200. Okay. The answer is the P.O. Box key, a credit card, and a bank login and password. I think someone has an answer. I see someone has an answer. That's okay, it's okay. Stand and give us the answer.
Kara from the Southwest Riverside County chapter. What is things that you passed to the new CFO?
Ding, 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 correct. You know, so this is behavioral, this is developmental Jeopardy. I am scaffolding for answers.
Right.
We're shaping you to the correct answer, So, okay, give us a category. Actually, what tables have not had a chance to answer yet? I think this front table, these two tables have not. So let's go up here. You can pick a category, but I want these two to get a chance. So we're gonna shake it up.
We'll do an easy one. We'll take never-ending paper trail for 100.
Okay, so the contestants are these two tables, the front two tables. So raise your hand if you have an answer. Okay.
These two tables.
Okay, the answer is the length of time to keep invoices, member records, and insurance policies. And Doreen has an answer?
Nope.
Doreen,
No, we have an
in
answer
front.
here at the table.
In front, okay.
What is 2 years?
2 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, wow.
Jan Mellinger from the Frontliners.
Frontliners.
We're the Frontliners. 3 years.
In the form of a question, please.
What is 3 years, for heaven's sake?
I just like saying that to the president. Ding, 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 correct.
Ron, have her pick a category.
Oh.
We'll do the same two tables for our contestants.
Can I do this for 300?
Can I do this for 300? Okay. Chapter hires a board member as an employee. And there's a response.
No. What is no?
What is your correct? Actually, the answer is, what is no?
Okay, for Sherry, passing the baton for 500.
Passing the baton for 500. Okay. So this policy identifies criteria when a chapter holds excess funds. These two tables. Do, 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 do. I would feed someone the answer. Do, 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 do.
I've got
Oh, we got an answer.
I said that earlier. I confused it with the other one. Oh, what is an investment policy?
That is correct.
Good job.
Oh, that is correct. And Ron, would you like to add to that?
Sure. An investment policy defines what you can invest in, how it'll be invested, and who has the authority to do that.
Okay. Has every table had a chance to to...
No,
Not every...
actually, no. I've got Heather here from the East Bay. It's going to be our next.
Oh, you know, Heather, actually, I want to give a huge shout out to Heather for selling foundation raffle tickets yesterday. She was in a contest with Eileen.
And Eileen lost.
Eileen always loses these events.
Hey,
So, thank you.
She was a tough contestant to be against selling these tickets. Everyone knows Heather. Come on.
And the emotional pressure she put was excellent. I loved it.
High five.
Thank you so
Good
much.
job.
Okay, so
All right,
give us a
Heather,
category.
You're going to pick.
No pressure, just encouragement. Yes. Encouragement. We're going to go for a small, since I'm a pretty lonely table over here, we're going to pick the top left 100 even with my glasses.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know
Uncle
what-
Sam wants this for $100.
Uncle Sam wants this for $100, please, Alex.
The name of the IRS form for your chapter taxes.
What is the XYZ PDQ?
No. but thank you for the advice. I will do that immediately. That is not the correct answer. I'm sorry. So, are we open for...
Actually, she'd like to change her answer.
Answer with a little assistance from friends. What is the, what was that? 990.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. See, no one loses in Jeopardy. And no one gets snotty attitude from Nabil Trebek. You know, it's what happens when I shaved the mustache. Okay, so we've got a few categories left. So,
All right, who would like to ask the question? We've hit a couple of tables and we could actually come
we're gonna do a
around
speed
again.
round?
Yeah,
A speed round? Okay, let's do a speed round. So
Volunteers?
this is just you answering
okay.
the question. Ready? We're
Passing the baton for 100.
Okay, let's clean out this category. Officer who typically serves 2 to 3 months before and after a term. Oh, I see someone over here raised. Oh, someone over there. We got a volunteer, a brave volunteer.
Who is a president?
Maybe, but that's not the answer we were going for. That is not the answer.
Who is the CFO?
Ding, ding, ding. That's who we were going for. Because you need them to learn the ropes and then teach the next person the ropes. And there's lots of ropes with checking accounts and bank accounts and all that good stuff. Okay. Next.
Nabil, I've got another contestant
Yep.
here.
Hi, I'm Kurt Whithelm, and I'm the CFO on the board. So.
Uh-oh. He's got pressure on him. Dun, dun, dun.
Uncle Sam wants this 200.
As a good risk-averse person, the CFO, he chose the safest question. How often a C3 must file with the Attorney General's Registry of Trust?
What is every 2 years?
Ding, 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 correct. Ooh. How many chapters are C3s? So any one of your chapters a C3? So a couple are, most of you should be C6s, so you could be engaged in advocacy. C3s are true nonprofits and have limitations on advocacy efforts. So APA, where I used to work at, was a C3, $120 million C3. So they had plenty of resources. Okay, what's our next category? Eileen or Ron? Kurt?
Uncle Sam wants this 400.
400. Clean out that category. Thank you. Thank you very much. The answer is the number of months after your fiscal year end that your taxes are due.
What is 5 months?
And you knew that. That is spoken like a true CFO. That confidence, that was a true CFO. We're going to switch contestants. And
Wait, do we have any volunteers?
you can volunteer or you can be voluntold. Oh, Terry over there.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bevington from Long Beach, South Bay. I'll go for a never-ending paper trail for 400.
Okay, and the answer is This document requires annual submission of chapter financials.
Help? What is chapter agreement?
That is correct. See how much support you get from CAMPT. We help you with your issues. We give you correct answers. I mean, staff are amazing. Okay. Oops. Oh, now the timer's working. Oh. Okay. I should have this is what I get for picking without the mouse. I'm using the pad and it's a mess. Okay, what categories, who's going next?
I've got Holly here, and I'd like to introduce her.
Hi, everybody. I'm Holly Daniels. I'm on the state board. I'm definitely going to need help with these answers. Let's just close out the big guns. Never-ending paper trail for 500. Alex, Nabil.
The answer is, you should always do this with documents that contain member information.
What is shed or destroy?
Ding, 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 correct. Just like HIPAA, your members' financial information is as protected. So, Ron?
Yes, the PCI compliance and the new California Personal Data Act both impose fines for a loss or a breach of data. So be very careful what you do with your member data.
If you use a vendor for that, would they be liable for this rather than the chapter?
You're still liable.
You're still liable? Okay. So, there's lots of companies that have had violent breaches of data like that. So be really mindful of that. Okay. Okay.
Nabil, I'm over here.
Yep.
I've got
thank
another
you.
contestant at
Yes.
a table here.
Hi, Estelle Fisher, LA Campt.
Yes.
Cover yourself for 300.
Okay, the last 300. Insurance that covers slip and fall at an event.
What is general liability insurance?
Ding, 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 correct. Correct. You want to have that in case someone hurts themselves at your event. Absolutely. Okay, what's our next category?
Hi, I'm Jen Kennedy from Santa Barbara. Let's do cover yourself.
Cover yourself.
Yeah.
This is the policy that protects the board if a member sues the chapter for decisions the member doesn't agree with.
What is director's insurance?
Directors and officers insurance. We'll accept that answer.
Okay.
We will accept that answer. Okay. Who's our next contestant on The Price is Right? I feel like this is The Price is Right now.
I've got a team here.
Okay.
Board members Jeff and Howard.
Can we do this 200?
I don't know, can you? I've been waiting to say that. I've held on to that for a while.
That was a great lead-in.
Yeah. Okay. Hire an administrative assistant as a part-time employee. 50%.
What is yes?
Ding, 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 correct. You may also hire an administrative assistant as a full-time employee. I mean, it's an employee. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So the next question, we've got 2 left.
Ron?
My name is Michael from San Gabriel Valley. Show me the money for 200, please.
Show me the money. I always think of Cuba Gooding Jr., right? The document to be reviewed by the president or vice president before the treasurer. We need a CFO or some cheating here.
What is the bank statement?
Ding, 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 correct. Correct. And we have a video Jeopardy, Ron.
Absolutely. The best practice is having the president or vice president review the bank statement prior to reconciliation and after reconciliation.
Okay, and so one question before Final Jeopardy. So the last question is,
We're right back here with Jason.
okay, duties, okay, the answer is duties to separate between the CFO and the chapter.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm from the East Bay chapter, and with quite a bit of assistance, it's what is check writing and approval bank deposits and bank reconciliation. It's a lot.
That is correct. It might appear like you need some reading glasses too. So we are a supportive game. We are non-competitive. I mean, we are so California. Okay, so did we have a Final Jeopardy question? We do have a Final Jeopardy question. So this one we'll do at free-for-all. Anyone can answer. Anyone can answer. Okay, the Final Jeopardy question. Gone fishing. This is a serious question. Okay. So, how to respond to an email from a board member requesting funds or gift cards? Raise your hand. Oh, I see over there. I see over there.
Giselle Teller-Hold, Ventura County chapter. What is no?
You know that. Okay, that is a correct answer. However, I am going to say that there's a little bit more nuance to this. So we'll say, but yes, that's a good principle. Stick to that. Okay. Doreen has it.
What is, don't click on that email?
Thank you. That is also correct, but that is not the answer we were looking for. But I'm glad you have a lot of good answers.
What if it's only from the president? Then what is yes?
Okay. I'm going to give a hint. Remember what I told pre-licensees with supervisors? What is verify by phone? By phone. Verify by phone. However, in general, the answer is no. Don't do it. I gotta say, actually, scammers are getting much more sophisticated. They are putting in the from email, like we at Camp have gotten scammed with someone putting my email address as the from, but when you hit reply, it goes to a Gmail account. So be very aware. Verify your emails. Call. You're much better off talking on the phone or versus emailing. So with that, Jeopardy is over. I hope you've enjoyed this finance discussion. We have tried to put some tidbits of information that are really important, but with that, you have a 15-minute break, and at that point, we will have our keynote speaker. Thank you very much.